Welcome to Her Fund Talks, the podcast where we will deep dive into gender-conscious investment and female-led innovation. I'm Milena Stoycheva, and I'm your host. Today, I have the pleasure to have a talk with Ms. Hülya Gedik. Hülya is a dear friend and also a powerful lady from Turkey. She has been the chairperson of the board of Gedik Holding group of companies since 2007. Gedik Holding is mainly active in welding, casting, valve sectors, and education. So very strong engineering fields. And prior to becoming the chairperson of the holding, Hülya served as a board member and held various executive positions in sales, marketing, and export operations throughout the company. Her leadership and in export operations played a critical role in increasing brand awareness, reach, and sales worldwide in more than 100 countries. Her outstanding achievements have positioned Gedik brands and made them globally recognized. Gedik Holding is currently manufacturing abroad in Azerbaijan and is preparing to open the production facilities in India soon. Additionally, Gedik has companies in the Balkans, the Middle East, and Asia. In addition to her services in industry and manufacturing, she is also the chairperson of the Board of Trustees of Istanbul Gedik University. Hülya holds a bachelor's degree in business management from the International Business Institute and a master's degree in business administration from Istanbul University, Faculty of Economics. Hülya, I'm very happy to have you with me on this podcast and look forward to sharing some insights about the role of women in leading new venture creation, new enterprises, but also in empowering other women and promoting leadership roles for women in sectors such as deep tech and engineering. So let me start with the first question. You have been in leadership position, but what does it mean empowering women truly, both professionally and personally? Has it been an easy journey? How did that work also for you?
Okay, Milena. First of all, thank you very much to have me in your podcast. I'm really very much excited to share the same podcast together with you. It will be a good memory, I guess, between us. And
thank you. Yeah, for sure. And also sharing these experiences.
Yes, this empowering women, actually, this is what I have been working on this issue for many, many years in my country to increase the number of working women. And but we women are continuously exposed to limit our potentiality because of the social norms and biases. And as you said, the businesses that I'm running for more than 20 years are so-called men-dominated industries. But not many women are seen in these sectors. I'm running a conglomerate in Turkey. This is the new way of saying our country. And it's a family business. And I'm related and engaged with welding, sand casting, foundries, all metal business. But in my view, even at my younger age, I always think that what is missing in women? So if men do, women do too. So it is simple as it is. And but in this society, women have specific roles and specific businesses in the eyes of this society, such as women should be a teacher or a working for a bank. But as being a different jobs in different industries, I am well accustomed to be the only woman in the meetings for many, many years. So
Yes. You experience, being on the spot, right? Yeah.
yes, at my younger age, I always felt that I had to prove myself to the men in business that I'm fulfilling fully the position that was given to me. It was actually psychological pressure as well. And this misperception and biased view on working women has to be erased in the conservative minds in our century. Even though we are already in the 21st century and living more civilized and modern life, however, the gender discrimination is still a fact. And of course, it is crystal clear to me, and I feel sad when I say it. Women are still not fully equal with men in business life. So we have to empower women. We women cannot live full our lives what we want to live until we are financially equal with men. So
Yes.
financial independence allows women to break free from traditional roles and society expectation. This is what I experienced, and empowering women is about creating an environment for them, and both professionally and personally, that supports growth, respect, and choices and their values. Every woman has to have the opportunity to pursue her own life along with her own terms. So they are all independent in my view. I always say that I strongly believe in this mindset that every generation of women has to fight the right of empowerment of the next generation. So we have also the mission for the next generation. So my generation should work to empower the next generation to make life easy for them.
You said it so beautifully. I like very much that approach. Somehow, I think it's becoming more and more evident that women feel the responsibility for future generations and to have more fairness. And you just put it really beautifully on the spot. Yeah, that we should provide all of the work to actually provide the environment so that future generation are in a better position, right? Women,
yes,
in a better position to have economic independence also. You have been running a family business, which is also something in as we said, in difficult sector, in engineering, in traditional industries that are quite male dominated. And from this experience, you actually have shown as a great leader. What, in your experience, makes a great female leader? And what are these traits that women can bring to leadership that are often underestimated? I mean, there is that bias, as you said, in cultures.
Yes, of course, there are many great female leaders who are also role models and inspired us. You are one of them. And
thank you. It's very kind of you.
this is true. And but female leaders can be particularly impactful, but sometimes underestimated.
Yes.
So in my view, what makes a great female leader? Women also are mothers. We are mothers, so that we have strong emotional IQ, and we have empathy abilities as well in comparison to the men. Psychologically, actually, we women understand the people around us more, and we are a good motivator we increase the team performance. We are a team leader as well, good team leaders. And great female leaders are often able to have clear vision in their future. Women like to make plans. We make plans. We don't, most often I see the men are saying, let's start this business to see how the things will progress. Women, we don't say like this. We always have to have plans, short term, middle term, and we implement all steps accordingly. And we like to be more organized and more planned. And of course, this combination of diverse skills, experiences and perspectives and future-based thinking, this is what we have. High emotional IQ and strong empathy make women, I guess, great leaders.
Yeah, well, we've been having a conversation on, you mentioned economic equality, and we were actually having conversation with other female investors and founders that there is a very strong evidence on the economic parameters of a business when there is diversity, and when there are also female founders, or there is more equality on the team. There is good representation. And what you are saying is that these are actually the features that make women, why women actually, women bring to the table on the team, and that make them a valuable asset to any team, as you were saying, to improve its economic performance. So the empathy, the actually future orientation mindset, and a better emotional IQ are things that I personally very much like that you outlined and pointed here, and that make a difference. What advice would you give to women who want to start their own business but feel afraid? I mean, don't feel so confident and feel this uncertainty. Should I jump into that, or should I not? Should I be scared?
This afraid or this uncertainty feeling never ends, and I still have. Unfortunately, business life is still man world. There are still not enough working women in business life. The percentage of working women is around 33% in my country. Why not 50? Because
Yes.
the society
Good
is
ambition. Yes.
the society is well half divided, isn't it?
Yes.
Starting own business for women and for everyone, of course, is exciting, but needs to have a brave heart. And because high risk is involved, but there's a saying, as you know, no pain, no gain. Not everyone decides to start their own business. Such people, such women have already leadership spirit inside. The most important issue in new venture, of course, to manage the company financially. This is the issue.
Yes.
However, we say that if there's a will, there's a way. So that the strong belief in yourself, in women's self, and trust their own instincts are the key elements to have, not to get so much afraid. And of course, having own business motivates women to learn continuously. Everything is in continuous change in business, especially when technology, AI develops so fast. In order to pursue all changes, either woman or anybody have to have mentors. This is what I still do, or consultants, to learn the new developments, because it's not possible to follow everything what is going on. And networking is still very important.
Yes.
Even though we are
Role
in tech.
models and networking, as you were saying. Yeah,
Yes.
mentors.
So to get to know other people in business life and to exchange the experiences. So it's good to get in touch with them and working with different business associations. This is what I have also started. But if the woman have a strong spirit and goodwill, then I guess she can do it. She can start her own
Yeah,
business. Afraid never goes away. Afraid always stays.
yeah. It's to build that spirit. Very, very nicely said. So looking back, what do you wish you had known before starting your own journey? Is there something that you wish you would have had or known in order to become the business leader?
Oh, it's a wonderful question.
Mm.
You know, in life, we are all trying to avoid ourselves from regrets. And we all say that there are no regrets, there are always lessons. However, when I look back now, I understand that I didn't fully understand the importance of self-care myself. So I couldn't balance work and family life.
Mhm.
And, you know, uh,
It's a tough
for
one, because of the expectations also,
Yes,
isn't it?
because
Yes.
women have also roles in the houses, look after children, look after also the households and everything besides working outside home. So balancing work and family life is not easy for everyone. So the key word to describe a successful woman for me is to who achieves the optimized work life and social life. There must be a balance, and I sometimes prioritize the work rather than anything else. uh,
Yes.
i did I didn't use my annual vacation for a
I
week
have
or
to
two.
tell you, I am in the same boat like you.
So
I've
what
been doing the same thing. Yeah, sometimes it requires to do a bit more in order to overcome that mainstream, right?
Yeah, but are we born to work or are we born to live this beautiful life? So we have to make this discrimination for ourselves. So when you ask me these questions, it
Mm.
suddenly strike to my brain that I come to a mature stage in my business life. So I realized that I didn't give much time for myself for self-care. So that's why I feel pity inside. um, and also I have two girls. I didn't allocate enough time for them. They all see a working mother, unfortunately. But this is my life. Otherwise, I guess I couldn't reach the stage that I am right now.
Yes.
So
It
there
takes
are
it takes from you, of course. Yes. That
there are
commitment to
times.
business. Yeah.
Yes, so I sacrificed a lot to again, come the issue to the man, because I'm in man world in business because of my industry. And so I always felt that I have to do something more, and I always push myself to the further stage. But then I didn't take care of myself much.
Yeah. So it's a good lesson that you can pass on. We are passing on to the future generations that we need to be more self-confident and to also look for that care in supporting who we are as women, human beings. That will also support the business in the end, right? Because we need to be strong uh, with our personality humanly too. You mentioned the word mentoring earlier. how important it is to have had a mentor. What was the role of mentorship in your journey? And how do you now pass on this experience and mentor and support the next generation of women founders and creators, their enterprises?
Um, I strongly believe in mentorship because we cannot know everything. So we need somebody who can guide us, who can tell us what to do. So still, actually, I still have mentors in my business, and I'm also mentor. On the other side, I'm also mentor for the Generation Z for the moment, to transfer my knowledge, my experiences. I I make myself always available whenever they need my assistance. On the other hand, but in the there are two girls that I'm always assisting them to to let them know what is the most important parts in business life. So this is very important. My mentor was my father at the beginning, so it was a really a good mentor in every aspect. So it is good to have a mentor. And also it is not easy nowadays to follow up and monitor what's going on in business, because the change is too fast, maybe
Yes. Mhm.
faster than before, because of this new technology and also new businesses. There are many new businesses and many new also professions are coming. So we have to adapt ourselves, and we all have to know to be able to run our business more profitably and better. In that case, we need other people's views as well. Of course, we don't in my case, I don't have to do what my mentor says, but I have filters, of course. I listened them, but at the end, because of some guidance coming from them, I keep them in my mind, but I do everything in my own way. But still, I need them a lot. And so mentorship is one of the most powerful tools for business growth
Yes.
and also acceleration. And that's why I always surround myself with people who are going to take me to a higher level.
Yes. Uh-huh. We-
Yes, this is important. Women in business life always face barriers such as limited access to mentors, or lack of sponsorships, or workplace biases. And so women needs actually structured mentorship, not only how to run the business, also how to cope with the difficulties what women faces in business life. That's where I am. So I like giving mentors to the next generation and the generation right now. And we are now starting to work with Generation Z in our company. And so actually they listen. They listen. I don't
They're looking for this advice, right? I think you put it well that also in a very dynamic environment around us, with all of the technology coming, but also with the different social media, this inflow of information and also the fast pace of development really cannot be leveraged unless you have also people in your network and mentors who support you in this and who give you help you drive the business forward and give you guidance. Uh,
Yes.
Yes, it's been very nice having this conversation with you, Julia. Thank you for joining the podcast and becoming part of our network of female founders and leaders, as well as investors in this, and empowering women around the world to have more opportunities to develop personally and professionally. It's been great, and I look forward on how we join efforts in further and other initiatives. Thank you so much for the insights.
Thank you, Milena, to give me this opportunity to be able to, expose my feelings, my thoughts, and what I have gone through in business life. Thank you very much. It will be a good memory and experience for me.
Thank you. Thank you as well for the honest conversation. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Same
Bye.
to you.
Take care. Yes. Bye.